Welcome back, guys. Now in our next video on matrices we're going to be looking at a thing called a determinant. So if you come to your OneNote you'll get some information about determinants and there's a few questions to do. So the first thing is the determinant for a 2x2 matrix is A, D take B, C, and we'll show you it's the diagonals take the other diagonal. Now it's useful to know if the determinant's not equal to 0, then we have what we call an inverse matrix available. And I'll talk to you very briefly about why that's really important in maths. If you look at the video above there, which I've got a link to, you can do a determinant of a 3x3 matrix, which I might just show you in class, or I think. Oh no, I might do a video on that today. All right, so let's get into it and let's do a determinant. Now, the first thing is, and I might as well write the theory out. It's not that hard. All right, so here's my matrix A. All right, we use some terminology here. So that's A, B, C, and D. All right, then what we call the determinant of A, it's given this symbol. All right, that's what that means. That's equal to simply A, D, take B, C. All right, so that's really not that hard. I'm sure you can handle that in terms of what we're doing. So let's pick a random matrix. I'm going to make one up here. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now let's make that 2. All right, just for something different. All right. So if I want to work out what my determinant is, we're going to call this matrix here A. Then my determinant of A is simply going to be equal to 5 times by 2. Take 3 times by 2. Alright, so therefore that's going to be 10 take 6, which is going to give me a determinant of 4. Alright, so that's simply all you need to do to work out a determinant. Do you want to learn how to do a 3x3? Let's do another one of those ones first. Alright, let's do B. Cancel. Do another one. Alright, so if I've got something like 7 to negative 4, 3, then the determinant of B will determine if the inverse matrix exists. It's going to 7 times by 3 take 2 times by negative 4, which is going to give me 21 plus 8. So the determinant is 29. Alright, so that's simply how you do your determinant. Now, if I was doing a, let's say I had a 3x3, and we would never have to do any more than that, even in year 12. We've got A1, A2, A3. We have B1, B2, B3. And then C1, C2, C3. Alright, so the 3x3 matrix. So when I'm looking at my determinant of A, it's just doing this systematically. What I generally do is I write an extra B1, C1 at the end there. That just makes life a little bit easier for us. So A is going to be A1 times by the determinant of. Now, what I want to show you is, what I do is I just work to my right. Now you could learn the definition, it might be even on your formula sheet, but you can actually work it out simply by doing this anyway. So it's A1, and then you go B2, and you go B3, and you go C2 and C3. Alright, then you go plus A2, and this is why I tend to, let's get rid of that, I tend to draw the B1, B2 over the side, okay? So then what I do is simply come over here and I look at these things here. I'll just look to the right of the next term. All right, so then it's going to be A2, and to the right you're going to have B3, B1, C3, C1, and then you're going to have A3, and then for that one there, what you have to do for that one is you need to look coming across this way. All right, so you look coming across this way, and it's these values here. All right, so then all I do is I go, that's going to be B1, B2, C1, C2. Now, you can remember formulas, that's fine. You just need to know how to do it. So let's make a matrix C up, and we'll do a 3 by 3. So let's go 3, 2, -4, 6, 2, 1, 3, 1, 0. All right? 0 will make life a little bit easier for me in terms of when we're doing our thing. So A, determinant of A, it's just systematically doing it. It's going to be 3 by the determinant of 2, 1, 1, 0. Now it's going to be plus 2 lots of, and remember I write my 6 and my 3 over here, so it's going to be 1, 6, 0, 3. When you get good at this stuff, it's actually systematically just doing the same thing, and then it's going to be 6, 2, 3, 1. All right, so it's just doing really what we did with the 2 by 2, but 3 times. So it's going to be 3 lots of. Now, 2 times by 0, take 1 times by 1, plus 2 lots of 1 times by 3, take 6 times by 0, and it's going to be -4 lots of. 6 times by 1, take 3 times by 2, or 2 times by 3. All right, let's do that. So that inside the bracket's going to be 2 times 0 is 0, -1. That times by 3 is going to be -3. Right. 1 times 3, take 6, oh, it's going to be 0, so therefore it's going to be 2 times by 3 is going to be +6. And then we've got over here, 6 times by 1 takes 3 times 2 is 6, that's going to give me 0. Take 4 times 0, alright, so therefore that's going to give me an answer of 3. Alright, that's probably more of a year 12 thing to do. You need to make sure that you can definitely do a 2 by 2, but a 3 by 3 is not really any harder for working out a determinant. Hope this helps. Let's just a bit of practice on that.